White hair completely changes the temperature and contrast of your face. Accessories that always worked may now create visual confusion or wash out your features. And the worst part is that no one tells you which specific pieces became a problem. You keep wearing them because you always did, without realizing they now work against you. Let's go straight to the 10 most common everyday accessories that call for strategic replacements when you have white hair, and especially why each one creates this unwanted effect. Dull or yellowed gold earrings. Matte yellow gold or pieces with an aged finish create a tone that's too warm near white hair, which has a naturally cool temperature. The result is a visual tug-of-war. The gold pulls one way, the silvery white hair pulls another, and your face sits in the middle with no definition. What works better are earrings in silver, white gold, or polished, shiny yellow gold. Shine reflects light and creates continuity with the silvery tone of the strands, while cool metals harmonize naturally. If you love gold, choose small, luminous pieces, never dull or orange-toned. Scarves and shawls in washed-out pastels. Very light desaturated pastels, like baby pink, wash sky blue, or pale beige, don't create enough contrast with white hair. You need definition near the face when you have such a bright silver frame. Faded pastels make both you and the accessory disappear together. The way to go is choosing colors with more saturation and depth. A silk scarf in royal blue, deep burgundy, emerald green, or even graphic black creates the needed contrast and elevates both your hair and your features. Prints with a dark background and colorful details also work perfectly. The dark base anchors the look, while the colors add life. Glasses with brown or traditional tortoise frames. Frames in brown, caramel, or classic tortoiseshell create a conflicting temperature with white hair. These warm tones call for a warm-toned hair frame: brown, golden blonde, red. With silvery white hair, they look out of place, as if they belong to someone else. Frames in black, graphite, silver, navy, or even burgundy work infinitely better. Black adds elegant definition. Silver harmonizes with the hair tone, and cool shades like navy bring sophistication. If you're attached to tortoiseshell, look for cool-toned versions, gray tortoise or ones with a black-blue base, which do exist and change the effect completely. Short, tight, thin chain necklaces. Delicate chains that sit snugly on the neck visually compete with white hair in the same area. When both occupy the same visual space, neck and upper chest, they create line confusion and overload the area. Plus, very thin chains can look too fragile next to the visual impact of silver hair. What works are more structured necklaces or ones that drop a bit lower in the neckline. A medium link chain, a pearl necklace with presents, pendants that fall a few fingers below the collarbone. These pieces create visual space between the hair and the accessory so each can stand on its own. If you want something at the neck, opt for wide, smooth chokers in polished metal that create a clean horizontal line. Turbans and headbands in satin-like shiny fabrics. Satin or glossy fabrics reflect light in a way that directly competes with the natural shine of white hair. You end up with two elements drawing attention through reflected light, and neither truly stands out. Turbans in matte or textured fabrics, cotton, linen, ribbed knit, velvet, work much better. They absorb light instead of reflecting it, creating a textural contrast with the natural shine of silver strands. In saturated solid colors or prints with dark backgrounds, these fabrics frame the face without competing. If you like the luxurious effect of satin, save it for accessories away from the hair, a bag, a neck scarf over dark clothing. Watches with light brown leather straps. Leather straps in caramel, tan, or light brown create the same temperature issue we saw with glasses. They're warm tones that need warm-toned hair to harmonize. With white hair, that strap looks like it belongs to a different outfit. Also, light brown leather often looks too casual when you need each accessory to support your natural sophistication. Switch to leather straps in black, graphite, navy, or burgundy. Or go straight to metal, brushed steel, silver, or white gold. Create perfect continuity with silver hair. Polished metal also reflects light in a way that complements the strands, creating instant visual cohesion. Bags in beige, caramel, or rosy nude tones. Bags in these warm, neutral tones became popular because they work well with brown, golden blonde, and red hair, warm frames that match warm neutrals. With silvery white hair, these colors look out of place, as if you picked up someone else's bag. Beige and caramel are no longer neutrals in your look. They're warm colors that clash. What works as a neutral now are cool or deeper tones. Black graphite, charcoal gray, navy, burgundy, even dark moss green. These shades naturally harmonize with silver hair and remain versatile with many outfits. If you need a lighter color, choose light gray or ice instead of beige. They stay neutral but in the right temperature. Pure white also works perfectly, creating a clean contrast with any outfit while pairing well with the silvery tone of your hair. Light natural straw hats. Straw hats in light natural beige or golden tones are summer classics, but they create a double problem with white hair. First, the light warm straw tone clashes with the cool silvery hair. You put the hat on and it looks like it belongs to someone with golden blonde hair. Second, the pale washed out straw doesn't create enough contrast, leaving the top part of the look flat and undefined. What works are straw hats in deeper or treated tones, turquoise, straw and gray, natural fiber hats in chocolate brown or black, or even natural straw with a wide, saturated band that dominates visually. If you love the classic beach hat, look for models with darker brims or add a thick fabric band in a strong color, navy, black, or a vibrant shade. This anchors the look and creates the bridge between the hat and your silver hair. Sunglasses with brown amber gradient lenses. Brown or amber lenses are extremely popular because they supposedly improve contrast and feel comfortable on the eyes. The issue is that this warm tint casts an orange filter over your face that doesn't harmonize with silver hair. Brown lenses can also make the skin look more yellowish, which isn't ideal when you want your features to stay crisp. Cool-toned lenses work infinitely better: gray, green, blue mirror, or even graphite gradient. Gray is the most neutral and versatile, keeping natural colors without adding temperature. Green adds sophistication and works well for most skin tones. If you need lenses that boost contrast, there are polarized gray options that deliver the technical benefit without the temperature issue. The frame also matters. Pair cool lenses with black, silver, or dark acetate frames for full cohesion. Satin or shiny headbands and hairbands. Satin, silk, or any shiny fabric headband sits directly on your hair and creates immediate visual competition. You have the natural shine of silver hair reflecting light, and just centimeters away, a fabric also reflecting light. Both fight for attention, and neither truly stands out. When these headbands come in nude, beige, or caramel, the top-selling colors, you add the warm temperature issue that clashes with cool white hair. The result is confusion. Shine against shine, warm against cool, all in the same spot. Switch to headbands in matte or textured fabrics, velvet, grosgrain, structured cotton. These materials absorb light instead of reflecting it, creating a finish contrast with your shiny strands. In saturated solid colors, black, burgundy, navy, emerald, or prints with dark backgrounds, they frame perfectly without competing. If you want something more neutral, a thin headband in matte metal or smooth black acetate works far better than any beige satin. None of these accessories are forbidden, but all require strategic reevaluation when you have white hair. The general rule is simple. Your silver strands change the temperature and brightness of your facial frame, so nearby, accessories need to work with these new characteristics, not against them. Cool metals, saturated colors, finishes that create contrast without competing. These are your new guidelines. Review your most worn accessories with this in mind, and you'll see an immediate improvement in the harmony of your entire look.